Hey golf fans, this is Early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. I do hope you guys are all well and had a fantastic weekend. So today we are showcasing the best course, the number one course of Early's top 10 on the Golf Club 2019, and that's some of you's guessed. It is Early 1981's Loch Ness by Nutter 41, or aka Artful Dodger he goes by. Now please don't think that or assume that I have put this course in because my name is involved in it. I had nothing to do with the design of this course. It was just a fantastic gesture which I'm truly grateful and appreciated for from the designer Nutter 41 for me showcasing a lot of his work. He was a little known designer when I started showcasing his courses when other channels wouldn't give him airtime, so that's all it was, and it was a lovely touch. Now let's say it was Tim Wilson UK's Loch Ness, Jim Gem's Loch Ness, this would still be my all-time favourite game course on the game currently. So as you can see, fairways are normal, greens are normal, green speed is fast, everything else is default. We are playing off the white tees, which are 7,840 yards, and pin set number 1. Now, for an extra incentive and a little bonus for you guys, I have turned off, we are playing no aids golf, I've turned off the green grids, the lie grid, and the wind speed, so I've got no idea really accurately how accurate the wind is, if it's 15 miles, if it's 5. I've got to try and figure that out myself. I did not turn off the zoom in and out because I think that's a stupid feature. If I'm standing on a golf course and I can't see the flag, I'll do what they all do, I'll walk 20 yards so I can see it. So that's the only thing I really didn't turn off. Let's see how this goes. I have not swung since Thursday. I've been in the driving range for about 5-10 minutes. It was decent. It wasn't great. Hopefully we can correct that as we go. So hole 1, par 3, 205 yards, stroke index 7. I'm going to struggle with the green grids off, guys. There's no point lying. I know that I rely heavily on the green grids. That wind, just going to de-loft this a few touches. That wind, I would actually say, is about 12 to 15 mile per hour wind, maybe stronger. So it's really going to take us round. I've de-lofted it hopefully enough. Lovely opening tee shot. Now this green, if I recall, should break back towards the flag. I think I've not allowed enough for the wind, but it should start. Oh no, we've missed the slope that I was on, and this is what I feared would happen. This is what I want to avoid, is 30-40 foot putts with no green grids. This is now nasty, and this is where I will struggle. I am not the greatest at reading these. I think that breaks both ways, but I think it's favouring breaking to the left slightly more. It's just this one's all in the weight now. Come on. Oh, it's actually decent. It was breaking both ways like I confirmed. I just picked or favoured the left when it should have probably been more to the other side, but we'll take the part. Like I say, guys, this course has got it all. Stunning views, the layout of the course, the way he's designed it, how the course plays, and that is why it is the best course in my opinion. So hole 2 is a dog leg left. This wind is going to help us out. Just take it round to that left hand side slightly.
Nice drive, just striping it.
Just looking for this to kick slightly to the right. Come on, I know you want to come off that right. I always thought that fairway sloped to the right. So you do have options in this hole here, guys. With that wind behind me, I'm going to come down 2 clubs, and I'm just looking for a nice kick off of this bank, and it normally kicks very favourably up towards the pin. If I am long, which I don't think I will, this will be close to the flag as well if I do overshoot the bank, but I don't think we will. Let's see if we can recreate this nice kick off the bank here. Yeah, we've nailed it. This should work out really well here, guys. This should be about 9-10 feet away at worst for a birdie. It is getting better and better and better. Probably about 8 to 9 feet. It's a 9-footer, so there we go. Course knowledge there. I don't see anything in this putt. I really don't, but like I say, I'm terrible at reading the green. I don't think there's anything in this. I don't see any break at all.
This one has a chance.
Oh, there was. I did slightly, if you'd look, just slightly pull that cursor a wee bit more to the right. And we do pick up our first birdie off the round. If I finish level par on this course with no aids on, I'm a happy man, guys. I really am. So hole 3, par 4, 481, stroke index 3. These next few holes have that misty effect. I only live about 30 minutes from I've put a fast in that, from the shores of Loch Ness. And I can confirm that in certain days there's a hell of a mist picks up and it makes the place look really eerie and magical. And like I say, the guy's such a talented designer, he's absolutely nailed it. So we've got an uphill shot here into this green. It's playing, let's say it's playing 200 yards almost, but with this wind, just going to deal off that a touch. I reckon we've got enough club here. Really relying on the wind here. I'm coming up way short. That is a huge error on my part there. How on earth have I only hit that 146 yards with that wind behind me? Disappointed in that. Certainly, ball's going to shoot left with the slope and the wind. Should run out quite well down this slope here, guys, but I don't think I've gave it enough. Keep going. I really expected that to come out a bit better, so we're going to be dropping shots here after a positive start. I certainly think that turns slightly to the right, uphill. That turned hard right, a lot more than what I expected, and I tell you something, I have not given myself an easy par putt here. I really haven't. 6 foot put, 6 foot putt for par. I don't see anything in this. If anything, slightly left. Yeah, it did break left, and we're going to walk away with a par, with a bogey. So that is a bogey. Move back to level par. We do have a par 5 coming up here. I've never reached this par 5 in 2. Never. It's probably about the 7th or 8th time I've played this course. Never played it with the aids off. There we go. It's a better swing. Going to be in prime location here. Just allowing the wind to take us round. It's going to be a layup shot here. If I had a headwind behind me, a tailwind even, I would be taking this on. But as you can see, it's a hell of a risk. 7 iron here should get me down to the front of this fairway with that wind taking us round, and hopefully it's going to be a lob wedge. Beautiful strike. Just looking to use the whole fairway. If I recall, this slope's quite severely down. It should take me. There we go.
Nice.
It's actually maybe going to be a sand wedge here.
125 yards out.
Gap wedge. Sand wedge. It's going to be a sand wedge. It's playing 113 yards. That wind behind me. Just going to deal off that one touch. The wind's really going to move me to the left. Even, I'm just really missing the green gauge just to see which way where I want to land the ball. Like if the green was sloping to the left, I'd be saying to myself, right, I want to land this right of the flag. But I don't have that luxury. That wind's caught me more than I anticipated. We've actually missed the green. Oh, would you account for that bounce? Would you account for that bounce? That's tough to swallow. This is going to be a fully lofted flop shot. I'm really relying on this wind to hold me up here. Playing 19 yards. I just don't get it. That ball's travelled 21 yards, fully lofted with a wind holding me up, and it's going to be another drop shot. I guarantee it. It's a tough putt. I don't think there's much in this. I think it's breaking slightly to the right. Ah! These greens are lightning. I cannot recall these greens being
All right,
as
12-footer
fast as this, guys. It's like putting on sheet ice. And this has got double bogey written all over it. I know it does. No, didn't hit it. Well, I did hit it, just didn't read it. And that is embarrassing. Then it just shows everything about my game that I confirmed, that I truly rely on the green grids. And we've went from being 1 under to 2 over. So a double bogey on a par 5 and a bogey on the par 4. Not a great start. We are in the hole number 5 with the hardest shot according to the scorecard, the stroke index on the course. So just applied a touch of fade here. The wind and the fade should take us round, and this fairway should kick us back left. There we go, Lee. Played this to perfection. But this is such a refreshing challenge, guys. You get guys that play with the aids off on a regular basis, and they'll shoot 6-7 under. I think this has got enough club. I'm just going to counteract that wind with a touch of draw. This is a brutal green, if I do recall. Now this should turn heavily to the left. This should turn, come on, pick up. This should really turn left here. Just speeding that up. Wow. And I did confirm it's an absolute brutal green. I really expected that to turn towards the pin. Nasty shot coming up here. Played that well though. And hopefully we can walk away with par and stop the rot. Like I say, guys, if I finish this round level par, I'm a very happy man. Especially, I didn't get off to the start I expected. Well, we did with a birdie, but that bogey and then double bogey, it's really dented my confidence, actually, to be honest. So, hole number 6, par 4, 478 yards. Just going to use the wind and some draw and really get this turning round over the top of the tree. Push that hard right. Fortunately, the wind and the draw has really pulled me out of a hole here. It's not caught the slope, so I'm going to have a longer shot now than I would have liked. 21, so let's take off 7 yards here. So it's playing 1-4-3 into that wind. I'm just going to de-loft this pitching wedge. I don't want to be short of that slope. I'm convinced that this wind will take me back around with the height we're throwing this ball up here. That's a great strike. There's the wind really taking us round now. This should come back off this slope. This should come back off this slope. Come on. Reluctantly coming back. Come on, ball. Almost back to our pitch mark.
Much work to do. Okay, here's your putt for
So 14-foot putt. This one's definitely got an element of turning slightly to the right here. Right at my feet. Look how hard right that's turned.
Oh, man.
Better weight on it. Better weight on that.
And this next putt for par.
But
Well done.
from memory,
So that'll keep you
the greens are fairly challenging in this course, guys. So to play it with no aids, not Augusta tough, but they are fairly tough. Hole 7, par 5. Once again, the wind's on our face. I'm not going to reach this in 2, I don't think. And I would say it's easily a 15-16 mile per hour wind on our face. So just keeping this below the wind. We're not going to reach this in 2. This is normally a hole you should be looking at eagle, and I've pushed that right again with that horrible swing. But it's cool. I mean, we're only getting 264 yards with the master clubs here. Oh, I don't think I reach this. I'm going to have to take it on. That's bunkered. No, it's not even going to reach a bunker. So just the conditions are making this course very, very challenging for me.
This is the danger zone.
Let's see. So we're really de-lofting this. That slope's going to take us left. The wind's going to take us back right, I would like to think. I'm just hoping we get enough run out here to give me an opportunity of walking away with birdie here. This should run out well for me. Come on. We've played this really well. Tell you what, guys, what a golf shot that is. What a golf shot that is. It actually almost went in for the eagle.
For the birdie.
And that is going to get us back to 1 over par. Fantastic pitch shot there. So let's see if we can claw this back now. Just steady the ship. I'm really not happy with my swing today. Now, this is drivable, but I think once again the wind's going to be against me. Yeah, it is. So I'm not going to reach this in 2. In 1. Far from it.
Great contact.
It's a far better swing line. Probably going to be another pitch shot here. Probably about 60 yards, 65 yards away. I think with that wind, that should hold us up to perfection. It's going to take us round. I think the slope's going to take us round to the right also.
Nice swing.
This should be good. This should be excellent. Really happy with that. And once again, we do have a very strong birdie opportunity here. Like I say, I'm taking nothing for granted. I think that just turns slightly to the left here. It did. And we converted that. And we've pulled it back to level par, guys, after a disaster bogey, double bogey, back to back. We do move on to hole number 9, which is playing 160 yards, stroke index 15. But just, this course is absolute fantastic. Just going to de-loft this, and we're going 2 touches of draw just to counteract this wind, which I'm guessing about 14, 15 mile per hour winds. Put a slow on that, it's going to go hard right.
Hope this one has some teeth.
And just that slow as well. It's stupid how it's adding. Easy 5-10 yards onto my shot there.
And we have a 27-footer from here to the cup.
27-foot putt, down 1 inch. My oh my, I don't see any movement in this. I'm just going to go left edge. I think that just turns slightly to the left. Kind of broke both ways there. It did turn left and back towards the right the last couple of feet.
All right, nice little 2-foot putt.
And we walk away with a par. But honestly, guys, relishing the challenge of this. Hopefully, it's going to help improve my green reading skills, which you can see are clearly not good. Should have the wind behind us this time slightly. So this should be a monster drive, just setting us down the right. That wind should really carry us. Good 300 yards with a favourable kick here. There we go. 300 yards, bang on the money. Fairways are majority uphill here. With that wind behind me, clubbing all the way down to 7 iron. Just try to get this landing on the fringe of the green and kicking on. Could be decent depending on the bounce. Oh, Jesus. We're not getting much favourable kicks today. Look at that for a kick, guys. You really can't account for that. And I tell you something, there's no way I'm putting this. The doubters, the haters, look at him putt. There's no way I am putting that with no green grids. We will go for the flop shot. I'm fully lofting this up. I just want to get this close and walk away with par. Get in. Oh, fantastic golf shot there.
All right, we're close. Let's just.
And it means we are going to walk away with a par. That was a great up and down there, guys. Because I tell you right now, I wouldn't have got that within 20 feet with a putt.
Coming off a par on the last one.
So, short par 4, 2 iron, and then hopefully a wedge. It's a good strike. Still getting that slight. Look how far right that's going with the wind. This kick's left with the wind and the. I'm sure it's my backswing. It's coming out of the cone. Something I need to fix. And it really affects the flight of the ball with the master clubs, unfortunately. So gap wedge. Once again, I'm using the draw here because this has got a huge turn in it. I don't feel I need to do anything with the yardage of the club. I feel it's perfect. This should be all over this. This should be all over this. Kick out. It should kick out well. There we go. It's a fantastic shot. I'd love to convert this birdie.
Okay, let's see what you can do with his 8-footer.
It's an 8-footer. It's definitely got a turn. Definitely turns left. Just going right edge. I've not given it enough, have I? No! Wow! Wow!
And for the par.
Just didn't give that enough. Pick up second best prize, which was a par. To be fair, I could easily be 1 or 2 under currently. Par 5 coming up, which we've not played well, but these are tough par 5s, and I think the wind's going to be against me here again. Yeah, it is. Sod's law. So this is going to be another monster par 5 for me. Like I say, I'm guessing I've got 14, 15 mile per hour winds against me here today.
Look at that thing fly.
It's really making the course that bit more tough, especially with the green grids. I don't think we'll reach this green in 2. There could be a shot. You'll see the castle. There could be a shot. If I recall, I might be able to hit this off the bridge. Now, you're probably calling me stupid here. I'm going to try and kick this off the bridge. It's the only way we're going to make it on the green. Otherwise, we're going to be way short. There's the ruins of Castle Urquhart, guys, which are on the shores of Loch Ness. Put a fast on that. It's going to stay left. I could be in the water here. I think I'm in the water.
All right, no worries.
Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. But I'm trying to make shots happen. I'm going for things. 106 yards into the wind. Really de-lofting this. I need to get this close just to get an up and down now. It's a great swing. How on earth is that going as far right as that? I have really disrespected that wind there. Wow! I cannot believe that wind moved me as much as that. So we are going to be dropping a shot here, guys, once again. I'd say this is certainly breaking to the right. It's downhill. This is a nasty putt. This is a nasty putt. No, didn't allow enough for the break. Just shaves. Well, didn't shave it at all, but we just missed shaving the edge. So that's a bogey, guys. So back to 1 over par. I don't think that justifies the way we've played at times today, but
nice little par 3 here.
We'll take it on the chin. Hole 13, fantastic hole. It is a par 3. There's yours truly. Name planted into the hillside there. Early 1981. Once again, the wind's going to be against me. 2 irons, too much club. I'm really looking just about here. Really de-lofting this. And I'm relying on the wind taking me around here. That's a great strike. That's laser beam. I need to be rewarded here, and I should be rewarded. This has got a chance of going in. This has got a chance of going in. Come on. I would love a hole-in-one here. I would love a hole-in-one here. Oh my god, would you believe it, guys? Come on. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like button. Wow. I think it's going to be one of these rounds, isn't it, where we're so close yet so far away and we do get back to level par. But wow, we've got 4 birdies and 4 bogeys, one of them being a double bogey. Hole 14, par 4, 489 yards, stroke index 8. Now, a lot of people miss this feature out on this hole. I know I'm not the greatest with these camera sticks, guys, so please bear with me. But there she goes, off there in the distance. There's Nessie in all her glory, and it just confirms the amount of detail the Artful Dodgers put into this game. Look at that. A lot of people miss the monster. Just a majestic course here, guys. This wind is really going to cause me havoc here. I'm going to have to apply a touch of fade here just to counteract this wind. I've pushed out right. I should get a kick out here. The fairway does kick to the left here. There we go. It's actually worked out okay. Horrible swing line. Look at that swing line. Jeez, holy.
Oh, well, you ended up in the fairway even better. Thanks, Loch. All right,
I'm going to have to club all the way down
60 yards or so
to the 9-iron here and put some loft on this. With this wind behind me, just going to put another touch of loft. See if we can get this close. This wind's really going to move the ball. Say the slope's taking us slightly to the left also. That's a great strike. The wind's caught a hold of that, but yardage wise it should be fairly good. Not a bad effort. Not a bad effort.
Okay, 11-footer here. This is
it's an 11-foot putt. Looks like it's turning to the right. Yeah, it is. It's got quite a bit of a turn here, guys. This could be a nasty putt. I'm just touching this. I am just touching this. No. Look at the swing in that thing. Wow. And this is what I'm saying, guys. These greens, they can be some of these greens in this course are absolute brutal. This is criminal now if I drop shot here. Absolute criminal. And it looks like I probably am. I'm certainly going to turn to the left here. Definitely swinging to the left. Oh, Lee, fantastic putt. Absolute over the moon with that to walk away with par. But very tough course to play with no green grids, in my opinion. So, another par 5, monster par 5. Once again, the wind is against me, so we're not getting anywhere near this in 2. Tell you what. Nope. Making things. That's in the heavy rough. Looking at par at best now. I am really making a mess of some of these things today. Just that slight pull to the right and I'm getting absolute crucified for it. I'm sure that this slope takes me to the right. And the wind is going to take me to the right also. Hopefully this just stays in the fairway. It's going to be a monster shot into the green from here. Not the kindest to swing lines once again.
155 yards to go.
I think the club's perfect, to be honest. Just going to take a bit off of this. The wind's really going to move the ball to the right. Nah, it's going to go so far right with that swing now. It's ridiculous. Tough birdie putt coming up, guys. Just that backswing. I'm sure it's my downswing, sorry, that's really causing this. And this is nasty. This is nasty. I'm going to do well. Actually, just walk away with par here. I think that's breaking to the left. I think it's breaking both ways, but I certainly think it's got an element of turning left here. Certainly turning to the left. Wow, I didn't expect it to turn as hard left as that. The weight was decent. It just shows you guys how much I certainly rely on the green grids. Say there's a slight turn left here. Oh, I've confirmed that it's one of these days where things aren't going to go in when I need them to. So, I've not played these par 5s at all well today. I am 1 over now. So look at the par 5s. I've went double bogey, birdie, bogey, bogey. So I'm 3 over. 3 over in the par 5s. But just the win today has really made things tough out here for me. Conditions are tough. Once again, it's another par 5 that I think I'm going to do well at reaching 2 here. I really don't know if we will or not. I need to try and eliminate this. I've put it fast on that, but we'll be fine. That was a straighter swing line. Speed it up a little bit. It's such an enjoyable course to play, guys, and it really is such a challenge playing this with the green grids off and the lie grids off. Tell you what, I'm going to have to take it on. The chances are we don't get there and it kicks back into the bunker. I'm certainly taking it on. Kick on. Kick on. No. Game's just not giving me anything today at all. We've not had any favours from it. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. So I'm just fully lofting this lob wedge up and just attacking this. Hopefully we get this close and walk away with a birdie here. Wow. Didn't expect that to only come out 16 yards, so birdie's going to be a huge ask now. And we are running out holes to break back to level par. I think this is just turning slightly to the left. Oh, wow, it's went hard left. Hard left. I am really struggling to read these greens, guys. I really am. And there's another misread. I think that was my putt line as well, to be fair. Wow. Really humbling experience here, to be honest. I really don't feel I should be sitting at 3 over par with the way I've played at times today. At 2 over par. But if you can't read greens, white green grids,
17th hole coming up.
You need to man up in my case and improve it. Hole 17, guys, another fantastic hole. Don't get me wrong, conditions have been tough. I don't want to be too hard on myself. My swing's not been as good as it can be. This wind's really going to take me left here.
You launched it.
Wind should really take us back. And this is probably going to set up a little flop shot that maybe, just maybe, we could put within a few feet and walk away with birdie here and make the 18th interesting. It's actually going to be a pitch shot. I'm fully lofting this up with that wind behind me. Just hoping to execute this well. Played it well. This should run out well for me. Come on, come on, come on. Just once again, not being able to see how the green slopes prior to your approach shot. That's also making it difficult as well. At least I've got an uphill putt. I don't see anything in this. I'm not going to lie, I don't see anything in this at all. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's going to be another bogey here, guys. Because I will not drop this. I know this is breaking to the left, clearly. Wow. I don't realise that ball shouldn't have went. I didn't play that as firm as what that suggested. Oh, wow. How many of them have we had today, guys? And look, that ball's disappearing. It's getting frustrating out here. It's another drop shot. This is clearly going to turn to the right. Wow. It's another bogey after being in prime location. So we're 3 over. Certainly this round's not went like I had hoped it would. But look at this for a final hole, guys. Right outside the clubhouse. aka the castle, and it's a beautiful par 3. Just not had the rubbery green today at times, clubbing all the way down to the 6 iron. Not swung well, particularly well, certainly not putted well, and it just goes to show how much I certainly rely on these green grids.
It's gonna have to bite.
Wow, hit the flag. Jesus. Just didn't fully appreciate the wind there. I've clearly got 15, 16 mile per hour winds behind me there. It's going to be another flop shot. Something we've not really played too well today, but this wind surely holds me up, and I'm just going to attack the pin. Probably going to walk away with another bogey here. Should spin a bit. No.
Alright, a little 6-foot putt here.
It's a little 6-foot putt. I think it's turning slightly to the right. Oh, one of them drops on the edge. So we do finish with a par. Kind of disappointed, guys, with some of my shots. I think... Don't think I played as badly to suggest 3 over. I can't recall the last time I finished over in any round in a long time. But it just shows you the challenge of the green grids being off and the lie grids and the wind. I don't want to be too tough on myself because clearly I was playing in tough wind conditions and it seemed to go against me, all the par 5s and things. But fantastic experience. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys did too. But the main thing is that this course was just fantastic. Just a work of art. Still have not played a course as good as it in my opinion. He does have a course in transitional period just now. He's just putting the final touches to it, I believe. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully we get another video out there on Thursday for you guys, and then it's a big one next week, the Masters. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already done so, guys, please hit the subscribe button, and if you did enjoy today's video, hit the like button. That is it for today, guys. As always, I will see you in the next one. Take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.